Hundreds of residents in Cleveland are complaining about a strange odor and a bad taste in their tap water.
But Cleveland Utilities says they've run several tests and the water is safe to drink. Cornelia Nicholson finds out what's in the water.
This water is straight from the kitchen sink, and while it may not look cloudy or anything wrong with it, many residents in Cleveland are refusing to drink it or even cook with it because of a horrible smell and an even worse taste. What does it taste like?
It tastes like algae. It tastes like dirt.
Cleveland resident Phyllis Wilbanks says her husband first noticed the water tasted different weeks ago.
When he first noticed it, he was sure there was mold in our lines. He was like, something is terribly wrong.
Wilbanks says they changed their water filters several times, but it didn't help. Then she noticed a horrid smell when she was showering.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's swamp water smelling. It just smelled like hot algae.
And algae is the cause for the dirty tasting water. Steve Barger with Cleveland Utilities says there is an excessive amount of algae growing in the Hiwassee River, which is their water source.
So it's affecting our source water that's going into our plants. So it's really not a treatment issue with our plants, but more of the water that we're getting out of the river.
Barger says this is the first time they've ever dealt with a water issue like this. He says the combination of warmer days and low river flow is what's creating the increase of algae.
Our plants are generally not designed for taste and odor, even though we have taken some additional treatment measures. They may have, we're hoping that they have worked somewhat.
Cleveland Utilities test their water daily and found it's safe to drink. They say this is something that has to run its course. Wilbanks refuses to drink the water as only cooking with filtered water, but says something needs to be done.
It'd be great if they offered us a credit for those of us who are buying bottled water in lieu of getting, because not everybody has treatment in their homes. And this is just, it's frankly it's undrinkable. It's gross.
Cleveland Utilities say they have no timeline of when things will clear up, but they hope that the river will help wash away the algae soon and residents will go back to having better tasting water. In Cleveland, Cornelia Nicholson, Local 3 News.